Hello guys, how's your day? How have you been? What is your progress so far? And I hope you guys are making a lot of progress, personal progress in the tutorial so far. I want to compliment you all that have been hardworking enough to challenge themselves into the next phase. I really compliment most of you and I appreciate you all. So today marks the second to the last day of our tutorial. So last week we talked about animation. Previous last week also talked about animations. So last week before I round up on the animation we did, I told you guys that we are going to be doing animation on light, on how to animate light on Lumion. It is not a common type of animation you'll be seeing in most people animations, but I just think it's something you should also know, which you can add to any of your projects or animations and give it more life and make it unique and different. You understand? So this morning we'll be doing a light animation. So using our light that we have on Lumion. So let me just load in a project. Should I load in this or should I load in this? Anyone, let me just load in one. So I'm going to show you how you can animate your light, and basically it's when you are in your animation scene and you want to have a particular light off and on, in a particular scene, you know so that means you are giving an effect as if someone put up the light or on the light, you know so that's something we are going to treat today. You can always have that as a unique part of your work. So adding that to this. So let's go to our lights. We are using this interior for today. This is a project of mine I did sometimes ago. So let's add the lights. Let's use this light. You understand? But before you can do it, you have to have this light on a layer. You understand? So if even though you're having a multiple light of it and you want them to on at different intervals, you have them on different layers then. So for this, you have to create a layer for it. So let's get back to where you are coming from. So this is how to create layer. So let me create another layer. These are the layers that have been created before. So to add to the layer, then I click on this plus. So this is layer 6. So so if I want to add this light, so this line light, which you can also call your strip light or your rope light. So this light, we are going to have it on layer 6 so that we're able to off it or on it. So I want to place it here. So that means I'm saying that I want to have a rope light beneath here going all the way down. So I hope you guys are following. I hope you guys are following. So I want to change the color of my light so it will be obvious. So the length of my light going all the way. I hope you guys can see that. can decide to so so that's my light there. I'm having that light there. So in reality, to be a rope light, though you can also model that light maybe from a modeling software, then you turn into emissiveness and hide it under a layer as well as I'm doing it. This is just a faster method. You can increase brightness. Understand? Increase the brightness. So let's go and pick a view for our animation. Record. Let's try picking from afar. So let's say this the shot of pick. Let's see how it goes. It's a bit slow, so you can decrease the time frame you have. Let's decrease to like 7. So it's not fast now. Then okay. So I guess that's okay. That's okay. Let's leave it at 7. So you can copy. Let's copy the effect we've done on some scene. Edit. Then you copy. So let's paste it on our animation, or you can set another one if you want to. If you want to, you can set another one if you want to. So it's like a night scene. You understand? So the light will be very very obvious. So let's animate that light we have over there. Let's animate that light we have over there. And I want you guys to also do your tutorials, practice, and the like. It will really help you a lot. It's for your own good, actually. It's for your own good. It will help you a lot. I just want to set another render view. I hope you guys are really enjoying the tutorial so far. This is a night view I'm doing. So today we are going to do the light animation, and tomorrow is our last day for Amingo architecture tutorial for our master class, both the student package and the professional package. We are concluding everything tomorrow. So anyone that thinks he or she want to continue, you can just
chat me on WhatsApp specifically. So now we schedule you guys. So tomorrow we'll be talking of depth of field, which is this will be our tutorial for which is our last tutorial, which really didn't take much time at all. But today we'll be covering the light. So I'm doing the night rendering for this interior. So can you see? So I've already set all this. If I on this sun, it will change it. So meanwhile, in your night scene, you do have sun, so you always off the sun. My sharpness 1.1 maximum I do use. Exposure is 0.5 to 0.8 at most. Color correction, because I'm doing a night mode, so I decrease the temperature to minus 0.0 or 0.0, any of the two. So if I increase it, can you see? So since I'm doing a night mode, I'm always having a feel of, the sky will be a bit darker blue, blackish color, the darker side of the moon to be precise. That's the color. So you guys saw me when I was editing this, so you don't have to edit this if you want to make it lighter. That's what you just have to leave it cool. So that's that. So let's now animate our light. You go to FX, then you look for what do they call it? Layers, visibility layer. So that should be under your no. That should be under your objects. So under this object, you have this, you have that, you have this. So you come to layer visibility, then you click on it. Remember, we are having this our light, on layer 6. So depending on when you want the lights to off or when you want it to on, you have to set the timing. So looking at this your frame clip that you've taken, your shot you've taken for your animation. So looking at the frame, so looking at that frame, you know the time you want it to off or you want it to on. So assuming you want it to, as at this place, okay, as at this place, you want the light to on, on. Let's say it is want it to off right now. So set your force this. Comment. It is on now, but is that a layer 6? So let's repeat because I want to be sure of our layer. I want to be sure of our layer because you need to be sure of that layer. Are you on the right? Are you on the right layer? Let's check. Oh, can you see what I'm saying? We haven't set this our strip light. This is our strip light under the right layer we want it to be. So we click on the node here. Then come here, then set it to layer 6. So let's go back to our animation. So can you see when I off it, light off, when I on it now. So this is what we want to do now. Our first layer, when I want to start now, let me delete again so that you guys should know what I'm doing. So go back to layer visibility, click, now it is on presently. It is on presently. So what we do is to create keyframe. So when you click on create keyframe, that means that's the first keyframe we want to create. So we off our layer 6. So that means in the first stage it is off. So you play, then get to the point whereby you want to maybe on it. So then you create another keyframe. Then let's say you want to on it at this point. So can you see? It is off. Then when it gets to this point, it's on. So can you see what I'm saying? So when you get to this point, it's on. And that means the light was off, then someone switched on the light at a particular point. So it's not something that difficult. You can do it on day scene, on evening scene, on a night scene as well. So we are going to do another one whereby the light is on, then they off it. That's the next one we are going to do. I hope guys you enjoy it. So let's do another one. Go back to FX, layer visibility. Then let's say it is on. Then when you get here that you want to off it, then you create this. Then you off it. So at this point, the light will be on from here. When it gets to this point, it's off all the way. Or maybe at some point you want to on it again, you're still going to go back to do another option of that. So it's off all the way. It is off. Sorry, we did a mistake there. A mistake. So should be on at that layer. So it is on from here. So when it gets here, the next keyframe. So we off it. Off. Off. So that's just it. So you can do it at multiple intervals you want. So maybe we should try multiple intervals. So let's delete this. Come back here. Come to other objects. Let me go back. Come to FX. Come to other objects. Layer visibility. Then let's say from the start. Let's say from the start it is off from the start. Then we get to some point, created a keyframe. Oh, sorry, press the wrong icon. From the start, it is off. Then we got to a point, created a keyframe, and we on it at this point. Then it keeps moving. Now we are setting it for multiple on and off at different intervals. So at this interval we created another one, we off it. At this interval we created another one, we on it, and it goes on. So let's check it, everything we've done. On, off, on, all the way. So that's just it. So that's all you need to know about you know how to animate your light on Lumion. So you can do it on Lumion 8, you can do it on Lumion 10, even on Lumion 6 you can do it, and Lumion 11. You understand? So this is just the simplest way you can go about it. So regardless the kind of light you want to, animate in such a way. So if it's your IES light, the same way. If it's your strip light or your rope light, as many of you may know it, the same way. So this is where we are going to end today's tutorial, and I hope this tutorial was helpful for you all. It's simple, straightforward, to the point, and I hope you guys practice this as well and add these skills to your value of uniqueness when doing your animations. So if I want to render, and I will just render by clip, and I might want to set it at this frame if I want to, then full HD. And I have explained this in the previous tutorial, so you can check that tutorial back for anything you need. Let me just give it tutorial. uh Animation lights. So that's just it. So I'm going to quit the animations, but it's going to take us like this is 59, also 1 hour, 1 hour to animate this scene. So that's all for today's tutorial. I hope you guys have been able to, learn something and download something into your brain. So next week we're going to finalize our tutorial, and we are going to talk on this light again, and then we talk on a new thing, which is depth of field. So I hope you all have been able to, to have a bit of experience on how to use Lumion. You've enhanced your ability on using Lumion, both in rendering animations and PBR materials, and I believe you all should be doing perfectly fine. Maybe not up to the fullest potential that you desire to presently, since you are still in a, 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 a transition stage. When you keep learning, you're still transiting, so to get it to work. So if you have any questions, just ask me on my WhatsApp. I'm always available to answer you at the time I'm available. You understand? So I might be busy. So if you send me, I'm not replying, just now I'm busy. So just chat me on WhatsApp precisely. Facebook, I don't really respond very fast on that because I'm not really active there like that. I only reply once in a blue moon. So WhatsApp is just fine for me. So I really appreciate you guys. So I did not forget you guys that have been doing well, that I'm going to compensate on your effort. I don't forget you guys. So see you until next week. Cheers. Have a blessed week ahead. Love you all.